Hey, what's up everybody? Today I'm doing another short film review. As I'm trying to pad out the last couple episodes of Good Morning Soul, I was like, hey, I'm seemingly addicted to doing short films now, so I wanted to cover more anime. I already did one, this is the second one I'm doing. And it turns out finding anime short films online is rather difficult. The main reason being there is no definitive list that I can go to, whereas short films seems to be this like untapped ocean of new content delivered by all walks of life that I've never explored before. Anime just seems like, fuck it. I'm in an ocean of anime, and then I'm searching for like one specific quad section, and within that quad section I need a list of requirements, and once I get through all of that I need to find a place to be able to watch it. Fuck that. But anyway, today we're reviewing that had nothing to do with the topic, which is a anime titled Pendulum, which is the English name. I forgot the Japanese name already just from the time of walking from my laptop to this camera. It started with an F, I believe. But this is one of those films that like made me think about what a 10 out of 10 short film really is. I'm not saying this is a 10 out of 10 film. I'm saying like I'm comparing these short films to actual films, and a 10 out of 10 film obviously exists for me, but I've yet to watch a short film that carried that weight and emotion. I have seen films that are 3 minutes that I enjoy more than films that are 3 hours. I've enjoyed little abstract bits of nothingness that carry more weight than entire films. So that being said, now that I know that that exists, I just need to know, like, what does a film have to do to get a 10 out of 10? And considering that a short film is technically just anything under 40 minutes, 40 minutes is plenty of time to get a 10 out of 10. But I'm talking about these like 3-minute films. What do they have to do in 3 minutes to make me care that much? And I think that's the real reason why these films are so fucking addicting for me, is because it's literally little packs of emotion. It's like, oh, you enjoy movies? Well, why don't you enjoy an entire film within 3 minutes? And this is a great case where I feel like I don't think I've ever seen any product do anything in 3 minutes like this film did. I do think there's a couple short films I've seen that are better, A World of Tomorrow being the first one that pops into my head. Time Code I thought was also a little bit better than this one. These are films I've obviously reviewed. And then there's ones with a lot better styles. I think if this film had a better look, I would probably give it like an 8. Because I really love the idea of this film, which, by the way, is synopsis out the way. This film is about basically a pendulum swinging, and you see in the reflection of this pendulum, as time is moving, you are basically seeing this woman who has this unconditional love for this man. Basically, she doesn't stalk him, but like she's following him around, and that's one of those things about love. If you you might meet someone or a friend or someone you find interesting, and it's not a two-way street. If you love someone enough, you are bound to receive love. As long as your love is coming from a real place and you are actually trying to help that person and make their life more substantial. So this woman, who doesn't know this guy, is giving him all this love, like she's out like in the rain, like, hey, you want a fucking umbrella? And he's just like, no, I hate my life. And this guy is kind of an asshole. I feel like he is a relatable asshole character who captures basically the midlife crisis that I guess men go into. I don't think I'm there yet, but you know, you've seen it happen enough times where I guess like this whole film in this pendulum, you're seeing him be upset about these little things and just be super emotional, and meanwhile his wife, who he actually marries, you see in the reflection, he eventually starts smiling and they live happy times. They get married, they have a kid, and then he has this one part where he's just raging out. His business or whatever doesn't go good. I believe he loses that. He's upset, and then you see he cheats on his wife for some floozy, and then we see the wife become ill, let's just say, because of that. And basically he's following her on her deathbed. You're starting to see that she's about to leave. She's just wearing down, and meanwhile he's trying to become a better man. He's doing what all men should do, working hard, loving more, and we see right at the end, you know it's about to be the end of this whole thing, and he tries to physically stop the pendulum, and then his wife is kind of just like, just let it happen, with a smile on her face, and then he's crying, happy, pendulum keeps swinging, and in one pendulum swing, she's gone, deathbed, and in the next, he is gone with her, and they fly into the sky as angel creature happy beings. And that's how our short film ends. And that's what I'm talking about. Like, story-wise, in 3 minutes, that's more than entire films, like full-length feature presentations, are able to do. But I don't think it, like, I don't like this as much as I like an 8 out of 10 movie, you know? So, this is just one of those weird things that come with review scores, where it doesn't really fucking matter, but I have to process it anyway, and the number isn't necessarily what I'm thinking about, it's the, do I like this 3-minute piece more than these other full-length pictures, but these full-length pictures, like, did so much more. It's just putting two different species on the same scale and trying to adapt to it, but doing that is also what I love to do, so just it gives me a new way to think and talk about art, so I'm always down for that. Can you tell I just woke up? Anyway, so if you couldn't tell already, I'm going to give Pendulum a 7 out of 10. I thought this is probably the best 3-minute piece I'll ever see. It could have been better. I don't believe there is a perfect short film out there, but we could see. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching as always. I'll see you next time. Thanks again for being cool. And until next time with that, I leave you